Welcome everyone back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I've got a story today for you of a situation that happened to me when I was in the 9th grade, and it has affected me for my entire life. So hang around to hear this story. When I was in the 9th grade, I was approximately about 12-year-old at the time. There was this new girl in school, and I thought she was the most beautiful girl I had ever seen in my life. So one day, I finally got up the nerve to give her a little note that said, "Would you be my girlfriend?" She took the note, read it, and told me she'd let me know later. At this school we went to, at lunchtime, after we had our lunch, we had to go out into the gymnasium. After I'd eaten my lunch, I went to the gymnasium, as all the other kids did, and she calls me up to where all her friends, all the pretty high-class kids were. And you know what she said to me? She said, "I would rather be dead than date a scumbag like you." You know how that made a 12-year-old kid feel? From that day forward, I had anxiety of talking to a woman that I found attractive. This has affected me all my life over these few words that this 12-year-old girl told me. In my brain, I could not put this aside. This is why it is so very important that we teach our kids to not be bullies at school, to not say harmful things. And this goes on even in our lives. We should not be bullies. We should not tolerate our children being bullies or other children being bullies to our kids, because it does affect their lives. This can scar a child for life. This is some 40 years ago now that this happened, and I still have problems with this. So these words that we say to kids can be very harmful. I can sit and talk to people with no problem at all. But if it's a female that I am attracted to, then I still have trouble to this day. I have never told this story to anyone. It was just here recently that I even told this story to my mother. And she said that wasn't right. I said, "You're right, Mom." She goes, "Let it drop." Well, to us with low self-esteem, with anxiety, we can't just let stuff like that go. Every date that I've been on in my life was pretty much set up by a friend or a family member. There's been very, very few times where I actually went out and met someone to ask out on a date. And it was because of this fear of being rejected. I was rejected by this girl in a very shameful way. So let's teach our kids to not shame other kids, to not bully other kids, to not put them down. As us as parents, let's make a promise to ourselves to not put our children down, to not talk down on our children, because this will have longing effects. Because of this low self-esteem, I turned to alcohol to conquer this self-esteem. When the alcohol didn't do it, I turned to drugs. It was because of this that I turned to these things. It was only through drugs and alcohol to where I felt good about myself. And I firmly believe that this is what leads people into addiction, is because of stuff like this. They've been downspoken to. They come from families where the parents look down on them. So just make me this promise that you won't be this person. Make yourself better than this person was. This person that told me this, it didn't affect their life. They've went on. She's married, got kids of her own now. How would she like it if one of the other kids did her kid that way? I don't think she would like it. I know I wouldn't. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. So let's put a stop to bullying. Let's put a stop to down talking to kids. I hope this video will reach out to you and touch you in some way. If you like this video and would like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. And the least you can do is give me a thumbs up. I'm going to end this video now. I thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Until next time, good night.